Mike Babchick for Westchester1.com and, of course, Vox Sports, Tuesday nights, 9 p.m. On Vox Sports, Vox Populi, the voice of the people. Populi, that's like Spanish. Let's get it started right now. The Super Bowl. The New York Giants, the New England Patriots. And let me say this, get close to the speakers, get close to the computer. The New York Giants, the greatest football team of all time. It must be said, they're the best team in the National Football League this year. They won that Super Bowl. The Patriots didn't lose it. But when you beat the all-time best, and there's been tournaments, because you know what, that's what the media does. They hype it up. There's been tournaments already. And they've actually tried to figure out who the greatest team is of all time. Patriots have won that before the Super Bowl. With that being said, the Giants beat the greatest team. Don't they become the greatest team? Wow. What am I saying? The New York Giants won the Super Bowl? How is that possible? How did this happen? 18-1. The New England Patriots now with 18 wins and one giant loss. That should be on a t-shirt somewhere. That's brilliant. Let's copyright that to MikeBabchick.net. Let's talk about the game. Let's break it down. Tom Brady, the New England Patriots. I knew there was problems as soon as I saw Brady walk out of that clubhouse and shake the hand of Pat O'Brien. Pat O'Brien. We're talking Pat O'Brien. Leave me a voicemail, press erase immediately because you're not going to like what you hear. Pat O'Brien with the mustache. Pat O'Brien from Entertainment Tonight. I don't think this is the guy you should be shaking the hand. Whatever happened in 2002 when the Patriots came out of that clubhouse, they saw the St. Louis Rams, the greatest team on turf. And you know what? I'm pretty sure Pat O'Brien wasn't waiting there. You know who was waiting? Maybe Rock from, what was it? What was the Notre Dame film? Come on now. Rudy. Rock with the hood over his head, the inspirational figure. That's who you need. You don't have Pat O'Brien. I mean, who's next? Who's going to turn and say hello to Liza Minnelli? David Gelb? I mean, who are we talking about here? Nathan Lane on the sideline wearing a miniskirt? Tom Brady should be focused on the team, not the celebrity status. And as soon as I saw that, it kind of rubbed me the wrong way. The New England Patriots, the showstoppers that they were all season long, couldn't get it done in the big game. 3rd and 1. I mean, Lawrence Maroney runs 2 yards backwards, and you're punting the ball. I mean, are we seeing this correctly? 4th and 16. Belichick goes for it. Tom Brady and Randy Moss don't connect. Still, with all that being said, Patriots did have a chance at the end to win the game. They threw that touchdown, and they took the lead with 2 minutes to go. What we didn't see coming was Eli Manning. Now, after that Patriot touchdown, I stood out of my chair. I actually rejoiced. And I sat back down and I thought, wow, what am I doing here? I mean, I'm in hell. I mean, it's pretty hot. You know, you got the Patriots on one side, you got the Giants on the other. Two teams where I really don't get along with. I got one big brother in the Giants. I got one big brother in the Patriots, the team that always wins. It hurts, but I was rooting for the Patriots in New England. And you know what? Let it be said on record. I stood out of that chair, I celebrated, and then I sat back down. I said, what am I doing here? What am I doing? Am I rooting for the Patriots, New England? Clam chowder, Boston, Red Sox. I mean, we're talking, I got a t-shirt that says Boston, S-A-X-C-A-W-K-S. Think about that. Put it together. So I'm not a big fan of up north. And here I am rooting for them, so I felt bad. But then Eli Manning took him on the drive of all drives. He cemented himself as the quarterback of the future. I mean, Eli Manning's like Chris Tucker at this point. Chris Tucker put together Rush Hour 1, Rush Hour 2. Guess what was next? Rush Hour 3. That's it. His career is over. Look it up on IMDb.com. Chris Tucker doesn't have to do anything else the rest of his life. Neither does Eli Manning, Tom Coughlin, and the New York Giants. David Tyree, are you kidding me? The guy should now sell the giant helmets with the football hat on top. Again, 18-1, 18 wins, 1 giant loss. That should be copyrighted to MikeBabchick.net. That's a fantastic t-shirt. Let's say this. The Giants beat the greatest team. They've become the best team. I knew there were problems when the Patriots came out and were just so relaxed. The Giants, plain and simple, wanted it more. And after, they rejoiced, they celebrated, and they deserved it. Tom Coughlin, his face is decompressed. It's no longer the shade of eggplant that we saw a couple weeks ago. It's now a normal shade, and the guy's a normal guy, and he's a winner. And the parade happened the other day, and it made me sick, and I covered it for Sirius. Michael Strahan, enough with the boot and the stomp and everything else. The A-gap Michael Strahan is, by the way, I could stick basically my hand through that gap at this point. You know, all of them, they're superstars. They never have to do anything again. They cemented their fact that they're the world champions. And it makes me think, does a guy like me who continues to root and root and root for his team and continues to fail and fail and fail, what do I have? The Giants did something special. They made it so every team and every fan of teams out there in the National Football League, you know, they have a chance. If the Giants can do it, why can't we? And now we're emulating ourselves to be the New York Giants. We're looking up to the New York Giants. What a scary day. The Giants are Super Bowl champions. And the Jets in 2008. Trust me. Put it on camera. It's already there. It's recorded. Mike Babchick for Westchester1.com. And, of course, Vox Sports Tuesday nights, 9 p.m., 1460 WVOX. Exit stage right.